we haven't had the kind of a hype that typically the Public Workers Union election would attract. And I want to believe that there is a bit of election fatigue because just last year we had general elections. The GOT has also just concluded this. But definitely the feedback that we are getting off the ground is very good. Workers are eager to come out on Thursday to cast their vote. There are only 2 positions that are up in the running because all the other positions, like mine, PRO, were unopposed.
Coming up unopposed in this year's general elections, Hazard, who has served as Public Relations Officer of the Public Workers Union since 2019, is set to serve in that capacity for a 3rd consecutive term. Incumbent President Brian Grimes is being challenged for the leadership role by Finbar Thomas, who was elected first Vice President in the March 2021 poll, but later resigned. The current 2nd Vice President, Beryl Ann Clarkson, daughter of former President the late Lauret Clarkson, is also contesting the PWU presidency. Grimes, who has expressed confidence in the election process, shares his plans for the union if and when he is re-elected back into office.
My first course of action, if and when re-elected, would obviously be to unify the new executive and to move speedily to complete fringe benefit negotiations and wage negotiations. And there are a lot of things we want to do in terms of the infrastructure of PW, which I'll go into at a later date. But I feel confident and I'm happy based on my interaction with the workers that while there are things to improve, they have been satisfied with my commitment to the organization.
Kieran Penny is challenging incumbent Treasurer Paula Phillip, who has served in that capacity for the last 2 consecutive terms. PWU is encouraging public servants to participate in the voting process, which saw a low voter turnout in the last election poll.
The PWU election and union elections always seem to be fraught with a lot of tensions and players outside of our union. There's a lot of motivations. The political atmosphere, political motivations definitely play a huge role in terms of the outcome that people would like to see, especially for the role of the position of president. But from our union's end and what workers want, representatives that would represent them and advocate for them from the union fearlessly, without bias, in a non-partisan way, careless to who, which political party forms the administration. And that is what the union is supposed to do. So despite all of these external prevailing pressures, we are definitely looking forward to the result.
Returning officers have been assigned to geographical areas with ballot boxes and will be moving throughout the island to facilitate the voting process. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.